Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are great and fine. I have the pleasure to have you as my students in my class. Today we're going to explain grammar lesson. Okay, it's called reported speech. As we all know, reported speech is classified into reported statements, orders, requests, questions, and what we call introductory verbs. Let's start by what we call reported speech statements. Before I start, I want to differentiate between what do I mean by direct and indirect. Let's take a look. I'm hungry, please tell mom to make me a sandwich. What did he say? He said that he was hungry. Can you make him a sandwich? In the reported speech, okay, let's see when do we use it. So I have several kind of usage for the reported speech. First of all, we use the reported speech to give someone a telephone message, or to tell someone news that we have heard, or simply to report an event. Direct speech is the exact word said by someone. So that's why we use quotation marks. Like when I say, I am hungry. So my words come between two inverted commas. Okay, example, I graduated last year, Pamela said to Anne. If you look at Pamela words, it's between two inverted comma. How about indirect or reported? You're going to say is the exact meaning of what someone said, but not the exact words. So I'm going to say Pamela told Anne that she graduated or had graduated the previous year. In indirect speech, or what's called reported speech, when we use indirect speech, we do not quote the exact words said by the speaker. Instead, we express the idea in our own words. In order to report the words of the original speaker in our own language, we have to make several kind of change. Let's see. To change from direct into indirect, we have to follow some kind of steps, okay? Step number one, we cancel simply or omit the inverted commas. Usually the direct speech come with a sort of an introductory verbs. They are called say and tell. But they usually come in past form, said and told. So whenever we find said, remain or keep said as it is, plus that. How about if I find said to? Cancel said to all and change into told. How about if I have told? Keep told as it is. The other step is change the pronouns. What do you mean by pronouns? Like if I'm talking about a male, he, a female, she, and so on. Step number 4, change the tenses. How can I change the tenses? By shifting one step back. What do I mean? Like present simple tense, past simple tense. Past simple tense, past simple, or past perfect. We're going to see more in details. The last part, change the expressions. Here we have the change of the sort of the tenses, like I said before. Present simple tense, past simple tense. Present perfect tense, past perfect. What's the present perfect? Has or have plus past participle. What's the past perfect? It's had plus past participle. Past perfect tense, keep it past perfect as it is. Present progressive tense, change into past progressive. Okay? Past continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense. And as we all know, when we have will change into would, can into could, must is going to be had to, may, might, would, keep it would as it is, should also keep it should, and could is could. How about the time expressions? Okay, here you're going to say there, and this you're going to say that. Tonight, that night, yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Tomorrow, the next, the following day, the coming day, the day after, that's all is correct. Today is that day. Ago is before. Next week, the following week, the coming week, the week after. Last night, the night before, or the previous night. That's correct. Shall, as I said before, going to be should. Will is would. Can, could. Must, had to. 2 days ago, 2 days before. 2 years ago, 2 years before. And mustn't, leave it mustn't as it is. Okay, so let's take more kind of example. the counselor said, I will always be available for your students. Okay? So, in the reported speech, you're going to say, the counselor said that she should or she would, because I have will, it's going to be would. If it is shall, it's going to be should, always be available for my students. The students said, we want to do oral presentation in class so we can practice speaking more. In the indirect, I'm going to say, the students told me that they wanted to do oral presentations so they could practice speaking more. As we all know in the grammar, usually we have somewhat we call exceptional cases. How many exceptional cases do we have? They are mainly two. In the first one, I said before, we have what we call introductory verb, which is tell or say. They usually come in past simple, very good, like said or told. How about if the introductory verb is in present form? What do we mean by present? They are going to say or says, tell or tells. If I have the introductory verb in present simple form, leave the sentence as it is. Don't change any kind of changement except for pronouns. Like when I say here, that always, can you say says? Can you see it? It is says, not said. You mustn't spend all your money. So I'm going to change, going to say Dad always says that I mustn't spend all my money. Second one is, if we have the direct statement, it comes in what we call a fact. And usually in English, facts is classified into personal facts and common or universal facts. That's the kind of a common fact. Like when I say, the teacher said, a tomato is a fruit. It's a fact. So you're going to say, the teacher said that a tomato is a fruit. Let's say the sun rises in the east. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. I didn't change any because it is a universal fact. So what do I mean by personal fact? Personal facts usually come in form of tenses like, dislike, let's say enjoy, prefer, detest, and so on. It shows what we call our preferences. What do we like most or what we dislike? Like here, for example, I like cheese. Tom said, it's a fact about Tom that he does like cheese. It's fact. Is it universal or personal? It's personal. When I report what he said, I'm going to say, Tom said that he likes. It's not like, it's likes because it's a fact about him. It's time to practice what we have just explained. Let me see and test you. She was ill yesterday. She said, use been. What do I need here? Change into indirect. So I'm going to say, excellent. She said that she had been ill the day before, or it can be the previous day. Second example. Eric had just opened his new shop. Sandra said to Ben, you stole. Why told? Because I said before, when we have said to change into told. Excellent. So simply I'm going to say, Sandra told Ben that Eric had just opened his new shop. Why had? Because I have has here. Past of has is had. I was playing golf when you called me last night. Tom said, use the night before. So I'm going to say, Tom said that he had been playing golf when I had called him the night before. Alison says the taxi is here. Use that. Mind you, we have says. It's present form and not said. So I'm going to keep it as it is. So I'm going to say simply, Alison says that the taxi is here, as it is, because it's a kind of an exceptional case. I will post you the letter on my way home tomorrow. And said, use would. Why would? Because when I change will, it's going to be what? Would. So the right answer is, Anne said that she would post me the letter on her way home the following day. Why her? Because Anne, she is a female. Let's have another kind of an exercise. Choose the correct answer. Number one is, I got a new job, said Stephen. Which one is correct when I change into indirect? Will I say, Stephen said that he has got a new job, or Stephen said that he had got a new job? Just take your time. Which one is correct? Yes, I can hear you quite well. Yes, it's number B and not A. Very good. So you're going to say, Stephen said that he had got a reg or a new job. I can't afford to go out again, Tina said to me. So which one is correct? Will I say Tina told me that she couldn't afford to go out, or Tina said me that she couldn't afford to go out? Logic enough, we don't say said me, okay? I said told me, or said alone. So the right answer, of course, is number A. Here it is. I must do my homework now, said the little boy. So I'm going to say the little boy said that he must do his homework then, or the little boy said that he had to do his homework. I said before, when we have must, we're going to change must into had to. So the right one is B and not A. Here it is. You broke the clock on purpose, said Grandma. So will I say, Grandma said that I break the clock on purpose, or Grandma said that I had broken the clock on purpose? Here we have broke, which is past simple tense. So if I move one step back, it's going to be past perfect. So the right answer is B. Grandma said that I had broken the clock on purpose. Here it is the end of our lesson. Hope you benefit a lot, and thank you all.